So I've eaten, and I'm sure you have too, I've eaten at some very fancy restaurants in my life, and either been brought out to dinners or I've found little cafes or things like this that a piece of pie or somebody makes you something or you make it yourself. It's amazing. But if I sit back and think about things that I've eaten or drank in my life that really have moved me, if people ask me, if I'm in a restaurant and somebody says, hey, what's the greatest steak you've ever eaten? I have no idea, other than I'll guarantee you I killed it.
Right.
However, I remember a day that I was severely dehydrated on a backpacking hunt, severely dehydrated. And I found a cold spring of water at the end of the day at the bottom of the mountain before I got back to camp. And drinking that cold water was one of the most euphoric experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And sometimes if I can't sleep at night, I will sit back and think about finding that water. I'll literally sit back because I didn't know where my next drink was going to come from, and truth be told.
Right.
And so it was finding it, and I'll just literally take some time and think about that. And so exactly what you just said, when we have a lot provided for us, it's easy for us to say, yeah, I'll have some more or in excess and not appreciate the things that have happened. But when those things go away, then you truly find out who you are, what you're looking for, sharing with somebody, being in that element. And
yeah, I think this is the value of even just being outside, hunting, just exploring, is you're voluntarily placing yourself in that hardship.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to come to you by default, right? Just being comfortable is default.
Yeah.
Right, you're a little cold, you turn up the heater, right? You need some food. I mean, you could call in food. You want some little stupid random thing that you don't really need, you jump on Amazon, it's delivered in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And so we have all the luxury of modern times, and it's so convenient and easy, and we don't push ourselves or put ourselves under any stress. Man, the more that we do that, the more we appreciate how valuable the things that we have are. I remember that first deer that I shot, it was in December of 2017. And
where was it?
It was in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a rifle hunt. And it was a rifle and a bow hunt. The first day I was out there, I shot a deer with a rifle. It's funny because the first day I was out there, I shot a deer with a rifle. I think the third day I was out there, I shot one with my bow. And I'm like, this hunting thing's easy.
Yeah.
And then it all went downhill from there.
Yeah.
That's how the hunting gods get you roped into it, right?
Yeah,
and they give you a win just enough for you to keep coming back.
Suck it away for life.
That's right.
Yeah.
But man, I remember walking up to that animal and just thinking, like it's somber for sure, right? Because you took that animal's life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like how powerful it was. I mean, sitting down with my friends and family and consuming that deer was very rewarding. Much more rewarding than having a burger that I got at Walmart or whatever and threw it on the grill.
Yeah.
Much more rewarding and a whole lot better too.
Yeah. And that's the thing is when we're tricking ourselves. Like when we go on hunts, that's what I said in the beginning. The trips that I go on are a baby length compared to what our ancestors did, right? And as they were, and certainly as we've evolved from into the people that we are today, like our ancestors had to work very, very hard to get their resources.
Yes.
And only the strong survived, right? We all come from hunters. That's just the nature of the beast. So, but when we put ourselves in these elements of going back outside, whether it be a week-long hunt in Maine or 8 weeks in Alaska, we are rewarding ourselves, or we're seeing that sliver of being a little bit hungry and having to have a chore for literally everything that we do, whether you're getting water, whether you're getting firewood, or trying to procure meat on the hunt. And still we bring our comforts, right? We have modern tents, we have modern weapons,
clothing,
and even if you have some guys say, well, bring a trad bow, even that, the trad bows are really amazing right now. The arrows are really amazing. Yeah, the broadheads are really amazing, and and techniques are even learned a lot more. You're not learning from another tribe. You're not sitting there trying to figure it out yourself in the woods. You have the ability to go to an instructor or go to a buddy that knows his craft and he's teaching you. And so there's